We could totally just do missions like this if we wanted to.
Do it.
Yeah, okay. We don't have as good armor, but I can do that.
star.
I can work with that. 2 Palico weapon types. Yep. They're basically just hammers and swords.
Sure.
Let's see. Burn a staff. Iron sword, I think, is the one that I want to go with. Bone hammer's okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Create it. Equip it now. Go with forge head armor. So we don't have any stuff enough to make more stuff, but we do have things that we can trade.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go in here, we can see that like you can make the the ore scraps out of petrified stuff.
From forging the stuff, right?
Yeah, by
Okay.
forging it, but you can also convert some just by literally clicking it and going over and
Okay.
trading stuff. So trade from box. If we wanted to turn the fleece ball into
okay,
a
so
first
that's what
scrap,
those
we
are.
could do that. If we want to turn the earth crystal, we can turn it into ore scraps. Insect scraps with this,
Ew.
bone scraps with that.
Well, I'm
So
not
I'm
sure
checking
which
how
to
many we
pick.
have of each thing. We have the most of the mystery bones right now, so I guess we'll make a couple of these.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll get some bone
Yeah,
armor.
so we'll make some bone armor real fast. Which looks like this.
Sure. Like, it's the same in Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I think Monster Hunter World explicitly just has the exact same bone armor for cats.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we could do this same thing for the cats behind us, but we might not have enough stuff for this. So we'll just have to kind of see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we don't even have enough for armor after that. We just have enough for the helmets. So we'll just give them 2 helmets. And those
Yeah.
will sit in the back, and maybe we can give them more than just sticks, but I kind of doubt it. Burn a staff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can make one of these. And can we even make a second one? No, we can't. Okay, so one of them has to stick with the stick.
Gotta go equip them now, though.
Yes, we do, which means we have to go into our house. And let's see, Palico, I believe is it even here?
I like how he puts his arms out
No.
when he walks.
Is it this one here? I believe it's this one here. Yep. Okay.
He's
hold
just
on.
got his
Manage
arms
equipment.
out to the sides, just sort of taking in the world. Look at me, I'm here.
Pretty much.
It's so precious.
So bone, burna. Is this just the burna? And then there's acorn mail in here. I didn't even
Huh,
notice.
okay.
Yeah, they just gave us that. So actually, one of these guys is going to be wearing normal stuff.
Sure.
So acorn, like that, like this. Yeah, and they gave us the burna stuff too, and I didn't notice.
Oh, well. Well, we'll eventually
Shoot.
get more cats.
Yeah. I mean, bone is better than both of this anyway, so it's not that big a deal. It's just I didn't notice.
Eh.
Huh. Oh, wait, that's not one of the ones we have on right now. This is... let's see, they have this bone wedge. We can give them the Burma staff, which is actually not as good. Or that's about it, actually. Yeah. Okay, so the bone wedges that they are equipped with already, I think, are quite good, actually.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, because those are kind of garbage weapons.
Well, we're at the point where we haven't even fought a large monster, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So there's our hunting party.
Nice. He's doing airplane arms the whole time.
Look, they're cats. They're not meant to stand up like that.
They're adorable. Fuzzy gets to sleep on the big person bed.
Yeah, because he's the prowler, as opposed to the palicos, which are the other two that are sleeping on the floor like animals.
Yeah, it's a weird hierarchy.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Plus, they would all fit on the bed together. And you know cats don't care. They'll just
This-
pile up.
This man's got some poor vision, so try not to judge him too far.
Yeah.
Ah, Hunter, you seem to be doing well on your quests. You haven't changed at all. By the way, the Meowstress has been looking for you. I give you her message myself, but I've got the rhythm. I've got no rhythm. Okay.
No rhyme.
Yeah, he can't rhyme. You can find her at the Palico Ranch at the end of the path to the right of the village entrance. The Meowstress is a Wyverian who scouts palicos, felines that accompany hunters on hunts.
We know.
She can tell you everything you need to know about the palicos. Now, don't keep her waiting too long.
We didn't.
Yeah. I especially kept her waiting as little as possible. Don't worry about it. Ah, Deputy, I have an assignment for you. As you see, as a researcher, I specialize in monster data. My reports are part of the monster list, which you can find in your hunter's notes in the start menu. The monster list displays data on monster names, types, threat level, and how many you've hunted or captured. It's rather detailed, but it includes my reports on their biology and countermeasures against them. I need you to check these notes and review them closely for accuracy and missing information. For now, I'll start you off with just a few to look at. I'll have more for you to check at a later time. Okay.
Cool, whatever. It's field guide.
Where's the shop, by the way? Not
Is that
him.
not it?
No, not this guy.
That guy behind the counter?
This guy over here, I think he sells weapons. I think this is, that's the armory.
Okay. Then...
it's this one over here.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yay!
Baby!
That little Mufa there is named Mufi. It was born just a while back. You should try petting it.
Meh. Meh. So it's not a Poogie in this. Do we get a Poogie later?
You do get a Poogie later. You get both.
Oh shit, you get everything. This game gives you
Yeah.
all except for like controls that are smooth.
Wow,
I guess.
Mufi really likes you, huh? Well, she doesn't have an owner, so maybe you should try raising her. Oh yeah, cat
sheep?
raising a sheep.
Yeah, a sheep raised by cats.
Oh, hello, you must be the new Easy Money, the new hunter in town. The chief told us all about you. Welcome to the market. All we can manage to get delivered to us here in the Highlands is this garbage, but I promise we'll do all we can to do stuff for you. You want to buy things?
See, you paraphrase.
Yeah, I do. Look, these are not important people, though.
Meowstress
Okay.
is equally important as the shop lady.
Oil
let's
is
be
something
real.
that does not appear in World. Those are for Sword and Shield.
Huh.
You use sword oil on your sword to give it different effects, like affinity or stamina or things like
Weird.
that. It's actually a super good system that made Sword and Shield unbelievably useful. And it got absolutely fucked up when they removed them. There's one of the hunter arts that you can do with Sword and Shield is put all of the oil in your inventory on a sword at once.
Huh.
And it literally is just, you take every bottle and just pour it on that sword, and then you're running around with a rainbow blade. And you could do anything you want with it. Like, it literally is just attack, affinity, stamina, poison, like everything.
Well, the sword and shield is usually the weakest weapon. It's meant for
Yeah.
quickness and mobility and being able to block as opposed to just doing massive damage. So that helps.
Yes. So, Book of Combos, these are important. If you have them in your inventory, you are less likely to fail combos, which is a thing you can do in this
So
game.
you just sacrifice an inventory slot.
No, you sacrifice a box slot.
Oh, that's less bad.
Yeah, it's not as big a deal, but it's still a little bit annoying that, like, you can fail these things. They have a percentage chance if you want to do, like, a combination. And if you fail it, you just get garbage, and it's basically a waste of whatever items you just put in. And the only way to make that work a little bit better is to get the Book of Combos, but there's like 5 of them, and you just basically have to keep getting the books as they get added to the shop.
I don't think we need to read it
Hey.
every time.
Tests are a thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, eventually they start just repeating themselves and it's pointless. So, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we are required to do all of the low-rank tests.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do that all right now.
Yeah, I could do a few more of these. They're not that big a deal.
Yeah, I want to see us do the cats, but after
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
like,
We'll look at what the cats are.
Yeah.
Cats are fine. They're fast and they work well. I'm not even going to collect other resources. I'm just going to do the missions real fast.
which one are we on?
Killing
Kelby
Kelbies.
Okay. Yeah. It's going to take a while to build up the kind of excitement as the World games, but that's still fine.
Yeah, well, World starts relatively deep into the thick of things, and Generations is kind of like, nah, let's take some time. Let's let things sort of slow burn, and it's like, oh.
On the other
okay.
hand, World gives you tooltips well into like several hours into story missions for no
Yeah.
reason.
You'll notice, by the way, Palicos do not have stamina. I can run forever.
But this is as fast as you go.
Yeah, this is the fastest I go. Unless I get a skill, which I didn't set my skills. Palicos get Hunter Arts.
Oh, okay.
And some of them gain Hunter Arts that are literally like, here, just speed up.
Cool.
And it's really good.
Well, you're already pretty fast.
Yeah, so they don't do much damage without the hunter art stuff going on. But Palicos can be pretty fucking useful.
So there's just a persistent corpse on the ground in that little area.
Yes, yes, that little corpse sitting over there is always there.
We took your liver. Go sit in a
Yeah,
tub of ice for a while.
Run away. Sorry, the cat attacks are a little bit goofy if you're not used to them, and it's been a bit since I've done this.
Yeah.
So I'm all
They
over the
bounce a lot.
goddamn place. Let's see. I can select Palico Rally is the only move I have that I can use. You know what? It's not... I don't know why I was saying earlier that it was hunter skills. It's not. It's this. It's instead of items, you have these things. Because you
is
don't...
that infinite?
Yeah?
Nice.
I
So
think
cats
it's two
gather
in the,
good.
So it takes two to use them. Notice I don't have things like potions listed, though.
Oh.
Also, each cat has 2 lives, or 3 lives that they can go through before it's considered an actual cart, like before they faint. So if you are a cat, you effectively get 9 lives per hunt.
Cool.
And yes,
That makes
that's
sense.
I mean that's intentional, obviously. So you know,
Yeah.
there's a joke there.
So there's eventually never going to be reason to not be a cat, right?
Cats don't do as much damage, and they're a little bit piddly in terms of just actual hunting. Sometimes they require you to be a cat for certain hunts, though. So that is a
Okay,
thing.
cool. Can you talk to the wild felines
no,
in
you
this
can't.
form?
Nope.
No.
I don't know if your cat just doesn't speak feline properly or what's going on, but yeah, it's they're hostile. Same as if you were a
Oh,
normal
well.
hunter.
I mean, cats fight each other in real life. I guess they just don't like you.
I would have liked it, by the way, if as a prowler you could have set humans to your Palico slots instead. I feel like that would have been really funny, but
But who
they didn't
would
like
they
that
be?
idea.
You
Well, just
just-
hunters that you could pick up out of nowhere.
You would just have like an entire Palico ranch of humans.
Yeah, it's just, guild hunters or something. I don't know.
Oh, I guess you can go into online, right? And have
Yeah, you could do that if you
friends
wanted to. That's
and
not that big
you're
a
on a
deal.
4-person squad, but someone's a cat.
Yeah, that's totally a thing you can do.
Yeah, and that's fine. If you have more than 2 actual people playing, though, then they start taking away your cats, right? Because it does that in a world.
So if you have 2 normal human beings, you have 2 cats. If you have 3 humans, you lose all cats. And with 4, there's no space for cats. However, if you were playing as a cat, you count as a hunter. So if you've got 2 normal hunters and 2 people playing as Palicos, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
They're fine with
Or
that.
if you have 1 normal hunter and 1 person playing as their cat, and then the normal hunter has a cat and you have your cat, then you have 3 cats.
No, because
No?
okay, so it has to be one of those situations where it's like you can't take your cat in if there is 3 hunters. That's where the cats stop coming in.
Human and,
And
1
cat
prowler.
and cat. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then
That works.
NPC
that works.
cats. So you effectively have a human and 3 cats.
Yeah, you could do that if you
Or
wanted to.
4 cats.
You could literally just have 4 cats.
Just 4
though.
cats.
Yeah, you could just be 4 hunters and all of them are
But imagine
prowler.
being the 1 human and having the 3 cats around you. It's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the cat master.
Okay, so they're not dropping horns, and I'm getting kind of annoyed by it. Oh, God damn it. I keep hitting that button. I need to stop.
Yeah. Well, you're still getting used to this controller.
I am. It's okay. It's not a bad controller or anything like that, but it's like, it's all over the fucking place. It's really light, and I kind of don't like that, but I understand why other people would. I just have giant hands, and I'm very strong,
and
I
I mean,
think.
the regular Joy-Cons are pretty light.
Yeah, I don't like the regular Joy-Con either. Like, they're fine, don't get me wrong. I like the concept of the Joy-Con, but the design of them and the build of them is they're just so small, and it feels so weird to hold them. I'm always worried I'm just going to destroy them in my hands. That's half the reason we got this controller that we are using to play this, is because I didn't want to destroy the Joy-Con while playing this. Because
Yeah.
Joy-Con are extremely expensive. Like they're like $80 or $90 to replace, as opposed to a full-on controller, which if you're going from one of the third-party wired ones, are like $20 a piece, which is like, yeah, it's more acceptable.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah.
It was $25.
Yeah.
Have we been up that ledge?
Which
Oh no,
ledge?
that just goes straight into 2. It looks like a bigger ledge than that.
Yeah,
The
no, it
loading
just goes
zones
right
trip
into
me
2.
out.
Yeah, don't worry about
Because
it.
I started getting used to not having them.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. Also, these maps don't entirely make sense. There are a lot of maps in this game, especially this game, that have been remixed from what they originally look like. Burna is a completely new area, but we will eventually get to areas that are like, hey, here's Moga Village. Here's, like, the zones from the first game. Here's the zones from the 4 and stuff like that. And it's just, here's a bunch of zones from a bunch of different generations. And the maps are different from what they originally were to kind of throw people off. But in making them different, I don't think that Capcom realized that they, in some cases, totally messed with the geography of the zones. So it's things like you'll walk into a zone and then look back and it's like, there's no way I could have gone from there to there. That doesn't make any sense. I can actively see lava on the other side of that, and there's no lava over there.
Yeah, the loading zone is basically just saying like 10 minutes later, and then just an impossible thing happens.
Basically, that's kind of how you have to treat it in this game.
Yeah,
There
it's
we
a
go. Finally got a
SpongeBob
horn.
transition.
A little bit. It's the 10 minutes later.
Yep, and then just you're in the lava.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who knows?
Yeah, wasn't I just in Moga Village? Why am I here? Okay. I think Moga Village is one of the ones. I
hope so,
Pretty
because
sure
I
it
love
is.
it there.
I'm almost positive it is.
The cats are talking too.
Yeah.
Just being wacky.
Yeah. Cats are always wacky.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna
So
want to get
quest
more
info 3,
ore off of that mining
Mining
point.
points. How many Kelby horns do we have? We have
2.
2. Which mining point?
You were staring straight at it.
The one that's over there? Okay.
Yeah, which mining
Because
point?
I totally saw that one. I
Ahead?
thought there was a mining point behind me, too. I was like, oh, wait,
No.
is there one back
No,
there?
just this one.
No, because I saw a bunch of the gathering points over there. So here's the thing. In World, I get lost a lot and have no idea what you're talking about. It's probably going to be significantly easier here.
Oh yeah,
like,
because
honestly,
these
this
maps
zone
are
is
twisty.
just... These zones are super easy, and I can see everything. In fact, for a lot of these, I might even be able to memorize exactly where the mining points are in some cases.
You say this, but I said get that mining point, and you turned around.
Well, I haven't been here more than a couple times. I don't remember
Okay.
if there's a mining point back there or not.
So the thing is, I'd say over there, and you immediately turn around. It's like if I say it's there, I probably mean right in front of you,
All
dude.
right.
You do that. It's like I'll say, "Hey, straight ahead," and then you'll go
Oops.
backwards. It's like, why would you?
Well, okay then. Apparently I'm going to throw something. I had meant to just carve this thing.
Now we just got
Yeah,
up.
now he just got up and walked away,
Well,
so, oh
whatever.
well. Yeah, if you're just doing stuff, I think if you have your weapon out, doing one of your attacks is a long range as a Palico.
Which is nice. It's
Well, that's
not
just
quite
kinda
a
how
slinger,
Palicos work,
but yeah,
yeah.
it is.
I've also got, if you got the little sword, you've got a big shield if you can pull it out. And Palico Rally, which is the thing that we currently have set, I actually can use right now because I got 3 bars instead of 2. And that's just this.
It just gets them close to you. And...
Yeah, I'm just a trumpet skull right now, so... If they're close to me, they get buffs. This guy's got one of his things turned on. I have no idea
the
what
fuck?
it is. I literally don't know. It looks like maybe he's set up like a bomb on his head, but I'm not sure.
That or he's drunk at a party.
He could be like big on gathering items. I don't know.
Maybe. What are the odds of not breaking a Venabra as a...
As a cat, pretty good.
That's good.
I say as I break one.
It makes these, like, gathering missions less boring when you get to be a cat when you do them. Because it's just you're a cat.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just instantly joyful. Ooh.
Yeah, well, it's nice being a cat at the very least.
Yeah. It is nice being a cat.
Even if I'm a skull cat.
If
Or
you run into
maybe
any
especially
cardboard
because I'm a
boxes,
skull
though,
cat.
you might not be able to go very far.
Well, you know, you joke, but you actually can. Maybe not in this game, I swear to God, there was Palico armor at some point that was Metal Gear themed for one of the games. Well, I think it was one of the PSP games.
Well, I meant
though.
more just cats like to sit in boxes.
Oh, I think because sometimes you'll get a unique this animation depending on the armor, and I think with the Metal Gear armor, if you did this, it would pull a little box out and sit underneath it.
And is it like labeled Wookiee armor or something? For some...
No, I'm pretty sure it's just labeled oranges, which is the Metal Gear Solid box.
I don't know. It's like everyone's seen that picture of a cat in a box, and the box is labeled Wookiee armor. No,
not like that. It's literally just the cat is Solid snaking around.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Solid cat.
Okay, that, like that. There we go. Done. I'm a cat.
Do you have gestures?
I think I do. Let me see if I can find any. Gestures. Yeah, cat gestures.
Nice.
Fist pump is a cat.
Nice.
Prance is a cat.
Everyone's prancing.
Everybody's prancing now because we finished the fucking mission. That's just what cats do at the end of a mission. Hey, tiny man, who's now the same size as me.
Oh, he's still slightly smaller.
Send him to the box. Yeah, so this is how this works. This is kind of the setup and the... what would you call this for Monster Hunter? This is the
gameplay?
The pattern, the rhythm.
Yeah.
You get into it just doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. And for this game, it's really nice because you've got the Palico stuff, which is really good. Palico, I think, is actually considered by some people to be an OP class. Because it's technically like a weapon class, like how you have your greatswords or your switch axes. Because you could just be a Prowler if you want. And Prowler is actually really strong for some strange reason, especially in G rank.
Will he make us,
It's about time I give you a little lesson on upgrading.
There's no human?
Let me go ahead and just read this real fast. But doing is learning, so once I've taught you the basics, try upgrading your own weapon. Nothing comes from nothing. You still need materials to do an upgrade, along with some Zenny. You're on your own for the material, but you're a hunter. You can figure it out. Once you've got what you need, select upgrade equipment, then the items you want to upgrade. Sometimes the materials needed for something can be mixed and matched from a material type. Every material has a material type and value indicated by how much it will contribute to an upgrade. Bring me enough materials for the upgrade type to satisfy the value requirement and you're all set. Yeah, okay. You can help if you open things. Alright, enough yammering. So yeah, we still haven't found the Disc Stone, I don't think, so we can't upgrade the sword for the Hunter. But yes, we can make Hunter armor. If we want to.
Yeah, he won't just say, come back when you're human.
No. Yeah, you can make it and it just sits in your box.
Okay.
So I'm just curious as to whether or not we've got other things now that we can make, or if it's all exactly the same. It's all exactly the same.
Yeah, but now we've got more things we can convert to scraps.
Yes we do. So this guy has a thing for us to know.
Oh, okay.
Which is useful.
Puffy pants? Can
Ladies
we get those pants?
and gentlemen, attention please. This is the airship flight check-in counter.
Is that the airship, that tiny thing there?
Currently boarding passengers. With Y Academy permission only, we are unable to serve other passengers at this time. But I see that you're a hunter.
Meow.
That being the case, we offer a hunter call service that you can take advantage of. At your request, we'll send out a hunter call for you from the check-in counter. No mussycat, no fussycat.
That was
Unless
terrible.
No fuss. Yeah. You can send out a hunter call from a hunter's hub in local play, and I'll ping anyone with hunter search activated.
So that's,
impressive.
That's playing with other people.
Yeah, it's online
local
stuff. We pride ourselves on thorough service, but this service can only be used by people who have created a hub. Okay.
We don't feel like hubs.
Let's see here.
Can you just go out and do an expedition?
This isn't an expedition, though. This is going into the... Give it a second to load. I don't think we've unlocked expeditions yet, if expeditions exist. I can't actually remember if they do in this game. I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay.
But if they do, we only have the one zone anyway.
Huh. So, is this where we came from when we came to the village?
This is the Y Academy.
Okay.
Specifically. And that's the Y
shit.
Academy's chef.
He's Big,
Yeah, that was the big cat.
big cat.
I actually
immediately
prefer
ship.
him. He's pretty cool.
I ship
Hold
him
on.
with the small lady cat.
There he is. Check him out. He is effing-gantic.
He's person size.
He's a human-sized cat, and he's making a lot of fondue.
I love him.
Ah, right this way. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Feline Canteen, yeah? You may call me the Gourmet Chef. I serve as General Meownager and head chef for the bistro, yeah. Under my strict supervision, or as I like to say, loving guidance, the bistros are a roaring success. I know our customers enjoy the finest dishes prepared by our loving staff, each and every meal. In addition to these mew-maries, they leave each and every meal with increased health and stamina. You wish to partake in my culinary delight? You will not be disappointed, nya. Sit down and elegantly ponder the menu as you select a dish and then a sauce to go with it, nya. I shall bring you a dish that will whisker you straight off your feet. However, my dishes are gourmet delicacies. You could have said delicacies. That are to be savored.
Don't encourage it.
Not overindulged. Oh, would you look at the time? I have to tend to my cheese. Well, I'll see you around, friend.
I just want to
Okay.
pick him up.
Yeah, he's a big cat. I don't think you'd be able to. He looks very heavy.
Well, I mean, you can just kind of try and carry him over your shoulder and hope he doesn't wiggle away.
Yeah, maybe.
He's still a cat.
Let's see. Provoker, Charisma Foodie, Super Carver Slider, Game Changer, Bombardier, Feline Slider. It's probably better to do, like, I don't know, Carver. It's nothing at this point, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't get a big long thing for him.
Aw.
Yeah, it could be because we were cats, too. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you'd think he would serve his own just as well as he would serve the humans.
You'd think so.
Why
I think
wouldn't he?
this is one we need to talk to. Potentially. Cherry Wyverian Girl. Cheery. Spread your wings wide, fly high, making tracks, do-do-do. Sure hope those wings aren't made of wax. Meow. Oh, are you the new hunter? You've got the new hunter look stuck to your face.
You mean the
The
skull?
skeleton? Like, I knew it. The rumor mill, also known as my intelligence network, tells no lies. Nothing escapes these adorable ears. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'm supposed to be traveling the world with some friends on an airship. Now I'm busy buying food and drink and stuff to load up on the ship. You know what's going to happen? The airship's going to fly through the air. Does it say stuck to the big Waikiki What's-It ship? Isn't that crazy? Can't wait to get back aboard. See you later. Alright.